Hi, my name is Brian Pangle. I am the President and CEO for Ckark Retirement Community, a 116-year-old senior living retirement community headquartered here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We are proudly faith-based, going back to our roots in 1906, where we were started by the then Methodist Church. We have evolved over the last many years into it's known as a life plan community or continuing care retirement community for all older adults who qualify to live here. I'm a longtime Grand Rapids resident, have been here since the early 1970s. Grew up in St. Robert's Parish, and after my wife and I were married back in the early 80s, we raised our children at Immaculate Heart of Mary. They all went to school there. All 5 of my kids went to school there. All 5 of my children went to Catholic Central High School. And 3 of them went on to a Catholic university. So proudly Catholic, and really that informs a lot of what I do and how I do what I do here at Ckark. As I indicated before, Ckark is a life plan community. We have multiple levels of living for older adults. Independent living, if you were to drive by our Franklin or our Cal Lake campus, you would see what we call townhomes that are like homes, out with yards and garages, out and about. So start with independent living, townhomes, apartments, apartment-style homes in our bigger buildings, which we're building a brand new facility out at Cal Lake, which is out in the Forest Hills area. These apartment homes come with all the amenities you might expect in a large building, like restaurant, bistro, community spaces, community centers, etc. All of our independent living residents who live in townhomes have access to all of these amenities as well. The life plan community, however, evolves into memory care. If a resident needs memory care services or living support, we have a memory care area on both campuses. We have assisted living. If residents need to live in an area where they need help with activities of daily living, they can move into assisted living. And finally, we have long-term care for those residents who need help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with their living the rest of their life. I'm very proud of the depth we bring to Ckark from a chaplain pastoral care standpoint. We have multiple chaplains who serve our residents at Ckark throughout the week. We're fortunate to have a Catholic priest who says Mass at least 1 time per week on both campuses, leads the rosary with many of our residents. Many of the rosaries are also led by residents and or lay people that come to us from the local Catholic churches. And we have, even during COVID, we have communion distribution going on for our Roman Catholic residents who choose to live at Ckark. Franklin, our Franklin campus is about a block away, a 3-minute walk to St. Stephen's Catholic Church, who we've partnered with on so many things over the years. In particular, what I like the most about St. Stephen's and Ckark are the young kids who come here at Halloween or Christmas to sing to our residents. Finally, when you come to Ckark or live at Ckark, you also get to benefit from what we call the Ckark Promise. The Ckark Promise is funded by our foundation, and what that means is that if you come to Ckark and run out of funds by no fault of your own, then you will never have to leave Ckark. Our foundation will step in and provide the reimbursement and the finances to Ckark to help fund your stay here at Ckark. So we call that the Ckark Promise. It's supported by our Ckark Foundation. The other thing that I'm so proud of at Ckark is our robust, deep home and community-based services offerings. We've partnered with other organizations in Grand Rapids to bring Atrio Home Care, a 5-star home care company, to our residents, both here at Ckark and out in the community, that need help in their private residences with their daily living activities. We're Medicare certified and private duty. We also have a company called Tandem 365. It's a care management company that we've partnered with Priority Health and Blue Care Network on to bring services to those individuals in the community who need help in their homes, much like a home care type service. And finally, we are a partner in Emmanuel Hospice, a faith-based hospice organization that provides faith-driven supportive care to residents in their final days as they live at Ckark or out in the community. Ckark is a life-playing community where our residents are engaged very much in planning their future and in the activities that go on in this organization all the time. In addition, they are very active in helping us plan the future of Ckark so that residents, many like yourselves, who come to Ckark and know that you're going to live in an organization, live in a community and an organization that is here for you as older adults. So it's my pleasure to speak with you. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and may you have a happy, safe, and more normal 2021.